Good morning, friends. Good morning from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, mid-February 2020, where it's currently 28 degrees outside. I want to share with you a quick video on the power of propane. Stay tuned. Yes, it's a balmy 28 degrees outside, which is pretty chilly. I'm hearing from Dallas area. And what's interesting is that the inside temperature is currently 68, but it was at 64 just about a half hour ago. That's the front lounge thermometer. If I go to the back, turn some light on for you. This thermometer in the back, which is right by the doors, obviously, was at 61 degrees. Brr, why so cold? Why so cold when I have my Truma furnace on? Well, the Truma furnace has two settings. One is for, well, it's three settings really. Let's talk about that. Gas, which is propane, electric 1 and electric 2, which is what I had it on all night overnight. And we know from previous experience that if you're running off the lithium Volta system, it's going to drain that extremely quickly because the energy consumption is massive to heat those two elements in the Truma furnace. So the other option, but I'm plugged into shore power. All right, there, can you see? Actually, it's on this side. Shore power, right there. The challenge is the electric elements in the Truma furnace could not keep up really with the dropping outside temperature. So while it was running at full blast on electric mode, only two elements, it was still pretty chilly in the rig. It was 61 degrees in the back and it was 64 degrees up front. Noticeably cold, hence the extra attire on the inside. So how do you solve that problem? Not really a problem, but Truma here gives you the option to, again, make the energy source mix, which means it is on propane and electric. You can see the little icon there. So I'm going to click that. Make sure this is running on high, the fan speed. Yep. So now what happens is the propane system and the electric system both generate heat. This is the Truma furnace under the dinette front lounge seating area. Boy, let me tell you, when the propane is working with the electric, and even by itself, but really with the electric, it is a noticeable difference in the heat. And in the less than 30 minutes I've had this going, again, the temperature back here is 61 degrees in the back. And if we go up front, it is now reading 69 degrees. So it's actually gone up 5 degrees. Oh, sorry for that. So it's actually gone up 5 degrees in about the last half hour. Check the time. Yeah, just under a half hour actually. So the best practice we can take away from this is, number one, I love having two options for energy, for heat, electric and propane. Some people are anti-propane. I sort of get it. So what I like about this, again, is the options. I can do electric only, whether I'm shore power or Volta lithium powered, or propane, or in this case, both. By having both, it overcomes the heat coming out of the furnace, overcomes the dropping temperature. So the takeaway for me is to save resources, you can just use the electric shore power only, and then if it gets to a point where the heat from the furnace isn't able to overcome the dropping temperature, I turn on mix, which inserts propane into the furnace as well as electric, to really boost the temperature. And we can see from the temps, just literally in less than 40 minutes now, I am up to 70 degrees. You guys see that? Up to 70 degrees. So it's climbed 9 degrees in the front, which is where it's always the coldest because of all the windows, right, from the cab. So if you're not managing your heat resources on your Truma furnace by using electric only, propane only, or a mix, you'll want to really dial that in and understand how to do that. I kind of just showed you how to do it. So give that a try. That's one reason I just love the Truma. It's so versatile, and it and with the Volta lithium system and shore power, it gives you lots of options to really make your rig comfy, even when it's cold outside. Hope you got a little something out of that. If you did, give it a thumb up. Just a quick video. I want to share that almost real-time experience with you, because it really matters in cold weather. Now let me show you something else here. Big red glowing button is, and that is the tank warmer pad to warm the gray and black tanks. And they are underneath the floor. Well, the black tank is right here, and the gray tank I think is somewhere over here. And what those heating pads do is they keep them warm. They transfer enough heat to keep the tanks from freezing. Most of the water lines are on the inside, but the tanks hang out in the cold weather. So that's what that is. If you're buying a new Travato, I would recommend having that just as a backup. If it gets below 30 degrees, I flip those bad boys on. And now that it's warming up a bit and I'm up and at it, I'm going to turn that off just to not waste a resource, even though I'm plugged in again to shore power. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got a little something out of it. If you did, give it a thumb up. Just a real quick video, but I just think these kind of things are really important for cold weather campers, and just want to share that with you ASAP. Stay tuned, a lot more coming up. We got some really great stuff, guys. We got the Sportsman Q&A with Embassy RV. It's our brand new model based on the Ford Transit chassis. That's coming out this weekend, so stay tuned for that. And look at this. Look at this. Love, love, love my new sign. Look at that. This is so awesome. I've tacked it to the the cabinet here with mounting tape, and this reminds me about every 5 minutes that I truly am, and probably you are too, living the dream. This is just the craziest way to go, right? Living the dream. And look at this. What is this? This is a little remote holder. I'm using it for cables, actually. It kind of fits in here like this. See that? Is that cool? So this was from Mike, viewer Mike, audience angel Mike. 3D printed that for me. So is that cool or what? So truly living the dream here. So amazing, right? So until we see you soon, I wish you to grab your RV freedom. Get on it. It's a new year. Still only 6 weeks old. What's holding you back? See ya. What is that? That is frost on the ground on a crispy morning. Sunrise. Gorgeous. Even the moon is shining. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. And here's a special little bonus. If you're a Truma furnace user, you know that when you're in heat mode, you're actually generating some warm water. So you are able to like wash dishes, wash hands. You couldn't shower in it, but when you're running your furnace, the Truma is also creating some warm water for you, either in your bathroom faucet or in your kitchen galley sink. So that is really awesome. Thank you, Truma. Thank you, Winnebago. Thank you for watching. See you soon.